Well, this year's recipients of the Killam Prizes have now been announced. 5 researchers who've made important contributions in pushing forward solutions to issues that Canadians face on a daily basis have each won $100,000 awards in 5 different categories. Jeff Don for his research on batteries, Carl James for his work on racial inequity, Gregory Ozin for his work on nanochemistry, Francois Baylis' study on ethics and the consequences on scientific research done on humans, and last but not least, we're joined now by the Killam Prize winner for Health Sciences, Dr. Salim Yusuf, Chair of the Heart and Stroke Foundation, Marion W. Burke Chair at McMaster University. Dr. Yusuf, thanks so much for your time this morning. Congratulations on being a Killam Fellow. How does that feel to have your name now associated with such a prestigious prize?
Well, clearly it is very satisfying. But what is more important is that the Killam committee recognized the work that we do and the work that several other people do. And this work is important because it does save hundreds of thousands of lives, if not millions of lives. So to me, the work and the saving of the lives is just as important as the recognition, if not more important.
You're one of few people on the planet who can say your work is saving hundreds of thousands of lives, Dr. Yusuf. That must be just remarkable to say and hear out loud. Tell our viewers what some of your work is and how you're helping save those lives.
Well, our work is looking into the causes of heart disease and strokes and how we can prevent them. We do these studies not only in rich countries like Canada, but also in poor countries and right across the world, because 80% of heart disease and strokes occurs in people from these countries. So our work has global applicability, and in fact, avoiding 1 million heart attacks or strokes every year is a very modest underestimate, because if our results are used widely, it will prevent close to 5 to 10 million heart attacks and strokes every year.
Okay, I'm seeing in some of the notes here, Dr. Yusuf, that you sort of, the polypill concept is something attributed to you. Can you explain to our viewers what that is and the significance of that to heart and stroke research?
Well, we've known that lowering blood pressure reduces heart attacks and strokes, and lowering cholesterol also reduces it. But if you combine the two, and especially use more than one blood pressure lowering agent, because one alone won't give you the degree of blood pressure lowering we would ideally like. So what we did was we created a polypill with 3 blood pressure lowering agents at half doses, plus a cholesterol lowering agent, a statin, at low dose. And this combination, along with aspirin, reduced heart attacks and strokes and deaths from heart disease by 50%.
Can you give us a sense, Dr. Yusuf, of how long it takes for you to reach conclusions like this in your research? I mean, some people, I think, does this take, weeks, months, years? On the polypill side of things, how long did that take for you to come to the conclusion that this, regime, as you sort of describe it, works effectively and can save lives?
It took 20 years from the idea to demonstrating this convincingly. But even before the 20 years, many people, including us, had shown that the individual components do save lives. So in reality, if you take the collective efforts of scientists around the world, it's a 30 or 35-year effort. The polypill per se, we've spent 20 years in developing it, testing it, and doing the studies in about 18,000 people around the world.
All right, well, that is a remarkable commitment, and it's a remarkable achievement. Dr. Yusuf, congratulations on the award. Thanks so much for joining us and talking more about it this morning here on CP24 Breakfast.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Thank you.